Good morning, ko. Ko ay kanam happy October. Ko. So, Vincent yung si Dilakwen. Since Cindy Zoom doon yung ko. Good morning, everyone. Ito microphone test okay ko. Sisihap sun ba? Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. Okay, fine. Now, kung yung ngarang torong ba ito kain pie chart ki questions ko tawag re. So, makatak po na sisitaw ko din ko. So, see ito din. Sure. So, yam na kin dum question kishu blue roy ka percentage the blue na I translate it. So let's read the question ka. In a class, 60% of students are from India and 50% of the students are girls. If 30% of the Indian students are girls, then what percentage of foreign students are boys? Yam phajaba question ni ka. Kuina sigumba question si kamaina magi approach se si percentage khatang natre. Hadi percentage puthokpa hadi kay hane magi numerical concept to akoina equation solve tawba haiba adu khatang na yate sitati tongan ba concept am changi percentage oichar ka suka aduna sida hai si kaina habda si akoina set ki concept am changi ko in a class 60% of students are from India ko so then what percentage of foreign students are boys question juga 60% of students are from India so 0.6 RGI 0.6T have the total number of students are from India, India now. And 50% of the students are girls. 0.5 T are girls now. If 30% of the Indian students, 0.3 I is equal to girls. See girls, see girls, see manner ko. Now 30% let's say this is ZI, Indian girls. Then what percentage of foreign students are boys? Adu kadi pot si kenoni. Yawn si 60% of students are from India higher gati. Obviously 40% of students are not from India. Natra. Aduna akoy the question the pyramid you can have the 0.4 of the total are foreign. They are from foreign FD which is not India. So aduna adu kadi hasik akoy kado we have the what percentage of foreign students are boys? Adu kadi foreign students boys ko FB putho have or let's say foreign students ko Indian. Suppose let's say this is I see girls ko. So adu kadi X times of total is equal to foreign student B boys. Sisineba ko. Aduna, what percentage of foreign students are boys? Aduna solve X avenue. So we have to solve X in such a question. So yam like this equation just solved over there. Kamay solve to ni. I see is mangan ka. Okay, fine. So akoy da yung any question, any topic ko, any chapter gi ko na solve to matam da ko na main na ko. But first the kan ga si kay variable no variable kya no solve to do equation kya pyramid sida kan ga dam question ji par thakat laga kaino dai to budum na tiam systematic oina khan ba tam mo kan ji ko akoina puthok ji kaino I have to solve x. Now do I know t? I don't know. Do I know fb? I don't know. T ga fb ga ji kamain to upayam to puthok to ba de ko. So adu ergadi aina hasik kamain to orga puthokani have to yang asiko aduna hasik t ga fb ga ji hana puthokom sangi kaigino di x have ji kaino have da I know x is equal to t by x is equal to x is equal to fb by t ne can I go so first I have to find out fb and then I have to find out t yare ko all right fine so kamaina puthokani yang asiko 50% of the students are girls. Okay, so aduragadi yung sida. Akoina 60% of students are from India. Hi reko. Yarba. Aduragadi 60% gi tangkhai di 30% na tra. Auna 30% of students are kaina. 30% of students hai tare ko. Adudu kay oini ha matamda adudu Indian girls were neighbor. Kanta price and 30% of students are Indian boys were neighbor. Hi biti kay no ha matamda out of 100 tagi ko kay no have the 60% se out of se sumai to se yam line to si ko yam tin line to se 100 se ne kay tu ka ge ba 60 ga 40 ga tu ka ge ba si 40 se kay no Indians never sorry 60% in Indians ni in a class 60% students are from India yare ka and siki 60% Indians sidaki kaidoni have the 50-50 have the 30 Indian boys 30 Indian girls so di kamay khangi ba sida hiram is the 60% of students are from India and 50% okay and 50% of the students are girls have in ko au di aina ji si har si la le ko ado landra chumra khak de makha ta na yen ki ge ajik pau yu so if 30% of the Indian girls of the Indian students are girls okay sigi 60 sigi 30% 60 ki 30% de kaina 18 yan tabra 18 are Indian girls sir di kamay khangi bai 3 into 6 30 into 60 di kaina 1800 by 100 di kaina 18 auna 18 students are Indian girls 60 minus 18 di kaina 2 de kai 4 42 are Indian boys yarba yareko and if then what percentage of foreign students are boys hai aduragadi ngasai gi 18 ni out of 50% ji girls oigadamni na 50 dagi 18 kai do di kai tarne 2 ko and 4 minus 1 di 2 22 so 22 are foreign girls aduradi remaining the 40 dagi 22 kai do di kai tarne 10 minus 2 di 8 and 3 minus 2 di 1 18 are foreign boys yareko so didi what percentage of foreign students are boys the foreign students boys will be 18 by 18 by 40 into 100% which is equal to CCKO then 2 2 4 2 9 18 2 5 10 so 9 5 45 which is equal to 45% sino 5 pare so to would ngawi ngawde si myam ga su lo ma ito thok sakra ki ko aina equation ki mong du so to ke do ni adu si sine na pare gyan ta hobra myam lo ni ma
amtang hanmiro ba
amtang ga hanjira hangyan ge ko kay have sanjana ji kita 18 lai ji kamay no okay I have ki ko okay makok te ka ha ke in a class 60% students are from India 60% are from India already 40% are from foreign yare ko now out of this 60 50% of the students see 50% of students in atang tham gro this is 50% of Indian students have native ko 50% of the students have all the students yen ka den sing atang tham gi se if 30% of the Indian students are girls out of these 60 Indians, 30% are girls. Hargadi, 30% of 60 Indians. 60 are kaino. 18 natro. These are girls natro. Si girls already, Indian girls natro. Si sa. Auna si asilay. Yarba. Audi, 60 Indians suda 18 Indians amadi girls oithokriba taragadi remaining Indian students the boys oiroitro. Sida third gender ki concept pusan yade ko answer taro. So aduna 60 minus kaidova 18 di 40 ga 2 yare ko that is Indian boys yare ko mathang da we have the now 60 to the gi I did 100 tagi 60% of Indians or 40% of foreigner ni awdam ko moina kai haram ya ngasai 50% of the students are girls haram ya awna 100 ki tangkhai di 50% di 50 neba 50 to the nupi si India dagi nupi kya yaw nupi tara nipan yaw thokreba 18 are already Indians 18 girls from sorry 18 students from India are already girls the remaining to the kaina 50 minus 18 which is equal to 22 that should be foreigner girls that should be girls from not India either from foreign this is the total girls and this is the Indian girls kind of be raised it should be girls yan taita de taika so sigi pots sorry sigi pots na kaido ba sida leis yare ka 22 aduna adudi ngasai 40 students from foreign to the 22 ama girls oithokra the remaining to the kaina or 40 minus 22 the kaina 18 do no boys were neba auna hazik moina hangi se kaina what percentage of foreign students are boys higher the boys were do no kaina boys were city 18 total foreign students 40 of the 18 by 40 into 100% which is 45% yarba taise hazikta keno to urbadu kanano hazikta yanta de haram bado sharju fazana ken to hodra ya grabo hazikta sir keno to ba makokte amtanga hanbiro haram bado kanano
ꯁꯥꯔꯁꯤ 15 ꯃꯥꯏꯅꯁ 18ꯁꯦ 22 ꯇꯥꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ?
kay bana jabta kay 50 minus
50
18 lo
ꯑꯥ
50 minus
32
18
ꯇꯥꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦ.
32 ra ihe
ꯑꯥ
ko ishwarba the h simango ya jish kaygina oh yeah okay adudi ai ishwarba ishwar malene mainto sile 18 ne ka ah sorry sisi kano ne 15 na tie 14 ne se na ko 50 minus 18 na tra mane total students si 50% are girls and 50 minus 18 oi deba so sisi 32 oi bra sorry moisu si ka da hapam mi ne adu ergati again 40 minus 32 di sidi chumbra
ꯂꯥꯜꯂꯅꯤ.
it's only 8 na tra only 8 and it has to be only 8 thank you for pointing out so do target only 8 by 40 into 100% what to say 20% our answer yeah recall 20% target I'm sorry my bad can tell at the kitang can tell record soy to see up the gun so do yeah but ma'am she said
ꯂꯥꯜꯂꯅꯤ ꯁꯥꯔ.
yeah okay all right so the can to yadra next question to yadra yani ko yarba sanjana yarba and okay ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯒ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯣꯄꯤ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ So a pie diagram shows the percentage distribution of proteins, water, and other dry elements in the human body. Given that proteins correspond to 16% and water corresponds to 70%, if both proteins and other dry elements correspond to P%, then what is the central angle of the sector representing P on the pie diagram? Diagram. So, haziki adwaina solve tawsi ko. Yam live question ni. The kemta khaninga hoite. Now, we have the 16% of 360 amtang yengsi ko. 16 by 100 of 360. Si kay tani 0 ko 0 ko. Then 2 na ko. So 2 5 10 2 8 16 ko. So si or kadi kaya nungai di oitre ko number se. Aduna 8 again 8 into 36 by 5 dum tham magi ko horen si multiply to kanai kana de khang de ko. And water corresponds to 70%. Proteins corresponds to, so given that proteins corresponds to 16%, this is protein and water. Water gina 70%. 70 by 100 of 360. Aiko ko, ito nga ko. Okay. All right. So 70 the CC ka krani. Aduna 7642, 7321, 25 ka. 252 degree le. Density fraction la ni ka. Aduna fraction is if both proteins and other dry elements correspond to P% na high ka. CD protein katang ne baduna ina CC protein si PR hage ka. PR. Now P% si kaino habda protein P% plus PR% plus other dry elements ka D% dry elements. Then what is the central angle of the sector representing P on the pie diagram? P. Okay, fine. Yam phasei ko question se. Now, adur diyo. Question se yam phasei yam is lie. Mana dry elements hayam nina water ji lauthokra ni natra. Ana 360 the key hai tare ko. Koina the 70% or obviously 30% or any dry elements ko. Masana ta sidagi. Sidai implies tawzarakani masamatanda ko. Adun ay makado ni ke. Sidagi ko. It implies dry percent do kayo and you have the 30% or 30% of just a second. Just a second ko. Open volume na. Alam mo pa ko. Hello ito. Ay kinatro mo na. Kaya ba? Hoy. Classroom mo na. Pung ama adwaida. Baro mo kaya ama adwaida. Adudal hoy adum tiengani. Baro mo kaya ama adwaida horogadi. Hoy. Pai. Tama ko. Okay. So kaya habisi kito dry OBC kaya neba sikita dry OBC okay 30% hai tare ko. So 30 by 100 of 360 so 0000 so 3 to the 6 3 18 339 10 108 ko 108 degree layerni aduna moina hangisi kaina if both proteins and other dry elements corresponds to 5%, then what is the central angle of the sector representing P on the pie diagram? So let's say this is the pie diagram, and we have the let's say this is P. Let's say this is P and CCP ni. So P is the protein ni. P is the protein plus other dry elements P%, PR% plus D% adu oiragadi pot si kaina the total angle is 360 degree auna sigi P putho natra okay P putho haragati siga plus tauna badeba so siga plus tauna badati fraction ni tarakani taraktabi yaro but moi fraction yaudre aduna aina dry elements kisi 30% khaidokko question ko pie diagram shows a percentage distribution of proteins water and protein ne water ne and other dry element ne ahum yawbko just a second I see question ji amko kaina talk about no duplicate so atopa kaina to game what ke ko see don't worry I kaina lay ko see when lay ana je matang ka lok to ke habni duga atopa perspective amakar line hot pa am ding si ko human body aduna kedo we have the total is 100% lay dune buka 100% sidagi akoina kedo ba proteins water and other dry elements ahum thokna khaido kadine buka given that proteins corresponds to it corresponds to 16% and water corresponds to 70%. Of the other dry elements correspond to 100 minus 70 the 30 tarba 30 de 16 khaido di 14 tarba dry elements 14% tare if both proteins and other dry elements corresponds to P%, adu the 16% plus 14% se CC kai neba CC P% neba adi P% ji kai tarne 6 plus 40 10 2 of the CC 30% tar masanam 30 tata natra adu ergadi what is the central angle of the sector corresponding P of the 30% of 30 by 100 of 360 degree 6 3 18 3 3 9 10 108 degree yam laidra si lorenzo akoi mamang yam lai yam na lu na kansil laga kenu to observe ko so asisi gyan tabra ma'am gyan tabro hello kai inu kam ko tija suraj tai ko okay tai di mahesh josibanta vincent vikas
Hi, sir.
tai ko chawba sumayam yamna line ho ko okay next or see if the price of an article is decreased by this so I'm sorry percentage you can write again percentage to copy over here so let's solve this question if the price of an if the price of an article is decreased by 20%, then the new price is increased by 25%. Then the new price is increased by 25. So what is the net change in the price? Very easy. See my question to the the original price is P naught P naught tagi kai P1 P1 tagi kai P2 lakadani. So what is the net change in the price haragadi kai now? P2 minus P naught divided by P naught into 100% is equal to what hangmane. Sine ba koi putok tiji. Kyan tab rai ja. Audi moina haji kai na 20% increase labor. 20% increase. Sisina kai na 25% 25% decrease hai ba ko. Adudi sigi sitagi akoina kai hai ba yai hai ba. Aduga putokadabsina sisine ba ko. Aduna akoina P1 haji kai na the 20% increase in a 120% tare ko. Kyan tai tate tai ko. So 120 percent of kari P. Ado noina fraction the hot ke haji hai ko. Fraction the in hot shira. Fraction the in hot lasine. Audi 20% increase hamnina P naught plus 20% of P hai ta 20% 1 by 5 na hai right na. Ko. So 1 by 5 times of P naught. Adudi kai tare 6 by 5 times of P naught. CC 20% ni ko sa. Adidi amuka P2 duna kai ne ba? P2 duna P1 minus 1 by 4 times of P1. Hadi decrease to hai na ko. Auna adu gadi kai na the P1 dudi kai na 6 by 5 times of P naught minus 1 by 4 into 6 by 5 times of P naught hai ta. Kyan tai
Decrease
ko hai
have
sir?
not
Ha?
decrease have not decrease not
O aham basina decrease akon basina increase la. Onagra ba. Onagra ne direction ni jo onagra. Aham basina kai decrease hai ne aham basi ko. So aham basina decrease ho raga akon basina increase ho rakada ba. So ona le. Anyway, no okay, not an issue. So akon basina increase hai ba. Adu raga de khushi ki plus kai hola ni minus hola ni. Ka ana 4 by 5 la ni. Adu sigi minus ina kai hola ni plus hola ni. Ka aduna sisi da changes kar la ni. Yare ka mithakanu ko pe ka nung mithak pajam hangjay. Aduna sisi kai do decrease amina minus la ni. So adudi 4 by 5 la ni. Adu increase amina plus la ni. Aduna cc p1 plus 1 by 4 times of p1 ina kai tarne have the 4 plus 1 divided by 4 times p1 di kai no p1 di 4 by 5 times p0 kakre aduna kai tare p0 adum tare auna kai tare increase 0% tare ko kai no di p2 minus p0 chi kai no 0%. So this is p0 minus p0 by p0 into 100%, which is equal to 0 by p0 di 0% tare. There is no increase. The question jump as a 1 by 500 decrease tore 4 by 5 of p0 lere aduga 1 by 4 times of the new price to increase tore 25% hamne 1 by 4 aduna the answer ji kai tarani have the 5 by 4 times of p1 so p1 do the kai tare have the 4 by 5 of p0 tamina hane original do le ma'am sisi loina ma gyan ta hobra 8:15 what is the time now 8:20 noi ngasai tai hai di mawang question gi male andak ki sti kyan tar bo chawba losibanta oi sir tai okay sanjana ta ho si sa tai ko lai ko the next question the procedure ji ko trust tai sir chawba tai sir mahesh tar bo
Tại sir.
vincent vikas tar ko doctor next door Next is the P scored for 40 marks more than Q in an examination. If Q scored 10% less, if Q scored 10% less marks than P, then how much did Q score? Ko, sidi noi try to rona. Yam thina live question ni ko sa. Kaya sida. P scored for 40 marks more than Q in an examination. Howdy P na P marks kay tare P ni log P marks ko. Q na fangi dudagi 40 amuka mo hapsalo kay P na 40 he na pangmani na Q dagi. Q plus 40 to P na pangi ko. If Q scored 10% less marks than P. Howdy Q se Q की marks 10% less marks than P haragati 10% less or 0.9 0.9 of P. Singaura. Then how much did Q score? The Q is equal to what? The Q do put okay the 0.9 into P D kano. P D Q plus 40. The si asom pugra the 0.1 Q is equal to 9436. The Q is equal to 36 by 0.1, which is equal to 360. Answer 360 tare. Ngaur ba siya? Kaya have a sikito? Oh, okay, okay. CC kamay no ba? 10% have the 10% more higher katina. Queen and the kangaduse. Sigi 10% less have nebuko. 10% more higher magati. Kaino have the 110% atra. 100% plus 10% nebuko. Yan data de. The adum dai the me I manang the higher dina 110% nebu, which is equal to 1.1 nebu. Now 10% less higher gati 100 minus 10 is 90% which is equal to 0.9. That's wrong. Now, Q na pangido 10% less marks than P have nina 0.9 to P taro draw. 10% less have the 90% never. That's wrong. So P 90% katak never man pangize. 90% I do 10% less never. That's wrong. Now, Q na pangisi 10% less marks than P higher the 90% of P have any 90% of P to 0.9 P have Yareko. Now Q V marks put to higher the as I acquaint P to the Q plus 14 and Q to the P minus 40. Sorry. So Q E marks put to 0.9 P higher P to the Q plus 40 pale. The size from the 1 there 0.9 is on put the 0.1 tarni. See the 9 into 4 the 36 tare. Point to C 40 0 siga point to kakna gre 9 into 4 36 tare on a 0.1 a year lati 10 na maka into tori matata su tore 10 na maka into tor 1 tare matata 360 yare ko so sumai to hot kadiba ngau bra sanjana gyan tar ba ha beba hmm lai se kamai no ba okay so hai ke ko hai dis haji ki si step si bo gyan tai ba adi makaze sarna ka samjan gre ba okay so si se yung ko Q minus 0.9 Q is equal to 0.9 into 14 natra. See 0.9 Q is some poor D minus lawidra. I do regadi Q is common logadi 1 minus 0.9 taroidra is equal to the 30 the 36 tar ACD. The 1 minus 0.9 is 0.1 natra. Yarva. Yareka. So I don't know. Anyway, ataydi keno tongnarba yanarba loinemak yarbo atay
Yani sir.
yani Mahesh yanarka Vikas Vincent yarbo Vikas Vincent Chauba yarbo yani Vikas yani Chaubudi Sivanta. Okay. Sorry. Vincent su yare hare. Chawu su yare hare. Ko loin yare male. De Suju Kumar she laktre. Anyway, fine. So let's proceed. I proceed to ko. Okay, fine. Athak the ratio and proportion le ko. So adum kaya to salazi adum makata na adum hosalazi kashu pejo pa kaya to niya yaude. Sir na budi kitang advanced review question yaur ga budi adum talak ke ko adu ga sumaya si palo kholo na ko. Kashu yam yaur mo yaudo ni. Like okay, fine. So a student appeared in 6 papers. The maximum marks are the same for each paper. His marks in these papers are in the proportion 5:6:7:8:9:10. Overall, he scored 60%. So in how many number of papers did he score less than 60% of the maximum marks? Okay, sisi noina yamna light to in 100 nena dum low bi ko. So let's say kaidoya matamda ko. Mana akoina total marks si kai tarni habada total marks si 100 ne na low for each paper. Yare ko isa. Aduna mana fangizi kai na habada 5x plus 6x plus 7x plus 8x plus 9x plus 10x is equal to 60 by 100 of 600 ever. C is again the C again the lila lord. Yandara? Taya. Okay. Atay kano the yawbogay. Online the yawbogay. Yantabro. C says Serena. Kamanta Maino. Hiding asagi kano ze. Actually CC kano 6 into 6x academic. Actually see in 600 I will see Yabra have the suppose the maximum marks are the same for each paper. So what is the maximum marks? The maximum mark to 100 never go. Yes, maximum 100 out of 100 mana fang is again. Mana fang is 5x fang ever go. Aduna let's say 5x fang. So CCN is suppose 5x by 100 higher. So 6x by 100 high 100 high 0 higher 0. Kayumba higher than a curry, higher than a curry. Adu quite maru, I do explain to a keboko. High the batar gadi. I know buy 100 high the batar gadi. Kaino have that mana. I di kaino to in mana subject. First subject the mazi 5x pange. Second subject the 6x. Third subject the 7x. Fourth subject the 8x. Fifth subject the 9x. And sixth subject the 10x pangeva. So mana pangaiba subject taruk to the pangaiba. Total marks CD simyam sum door neighbor. Adugi total marks to mana kai harami the overall oina my 60% of total score however. So 60%, 60 by 100 of total to the 100 and low 600 100 to 60 600. Adu regadi Kedoni have the in how many number of papers did he score less than 60% of the maximum hierarchy? First, let's find X. Eriko. So Siko. Sorry, 1, 2. I got the soy greco. So do na. Yare. I do the first, I do the equation, let's solve X. How do we solve X? I have the 5 plus 60 kiano, 11, 11 plus 7 kiano, 18, 18 plus 8 kiano, 26, 26 plus 9 kiano, 35, 35 plus 10 kiano, 45. So 45x is equal to 6636, 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . 360 . ꯁꯤꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯕ꯭ꯂꯦꯝꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯦꯛꯇ ꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯀꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ how do you solve x x ꯁꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ 360 divided by 45 9 ನ ತೋರೋ 9 5 45 9 4 36 0 so 40 sorry 8 ಹೈಬ 8 ꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯅ so ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯔꯛꯁꯦ ꯀꯩ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ 85 40 86 48 87 56 yarbo then 88 64 89 72 810 80 yareko adudi kai tare haro adudi in how many number of papers did you score less than 60% of the marks adudi ama ani ahum so in how many papers 3 papers ko so I solve to gudin yan daudo mi yarogadi amka hairo sir amka explain toroke ko
ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯒꯤ 60/100 ꯂꯥꯛꯏ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯣ
60/100 ꯂꯥꯛꯏꯁꯤ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ overall ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯅꯦ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯁꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯐꯪꯉꯛꯏꯕ ꯃꯥꯔꯛꯅ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜ ꯁꯝ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ he scored 60% ꯐꯪꯉꯦꯕ 60% of total ꯐꯪꯉꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ 100 ꯂꯧꯕ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ 600 ꯇꯥꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜꯗꯣ 60% of total ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯗ he scored 60% ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ overall ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯁꯕꯖꯦꯛ ꯇꯔꯨꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯐꯪꯉꯛꯏꯕ ꯁꯕꯖꯦꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯔꯛꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯁ ꯇꯧꯁꯟꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜꯗꯨꯒꯤ 60% ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ overall ꯑꯣꯏꯅ he scored 60% ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ 60/100 of 600 ꯌꯥꯔꯕ ꯁꯨꯔꯖ
ꯌꯥꯏ
ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯤꯗ x ꯂꯧꯏꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯈꯪꯗꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯥ ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯌꯣ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯅꯤꯅ x ꯅꯦꯅ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯁꯜꯂꯦ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯗꯤꯚꯥꯏꯠ ꯇꯧꯕꯗ x ꯀꯩꯁꯤ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯀꯛꯈ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯔꯦꯁꯤꯌꯣꯁꯤ ꯐꯪꯅꯤꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯋꯦ ꯄꯨꯂꯞ ꯁꯝ ꯇꯧꯔꯗꯤ 45x ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯁꯤꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯤ इक्वेशनꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ x ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦ x ꯄꯨꯊꯣꯛꯑ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ x ꯅ ꯏꯟꯇꯨ ꯇꯧꯔꯦ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ 60% ꯗꯩ ꯂꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜ ꯃꯥर्क्ꯁꯇꯨꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯅ 100 ꯅꯦ ꯂꯧꯔꯕꯅꯤꯅ 60% ꯗꯩ ꯂꯦꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯗꯨꯗꯤ 56 ꯒ 48 ꯒ 40 ꯒꯁꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ in a total of three papers he secured or he scored less marks less than 60% ko marks haitare yarbo haidi maximum mark 100 ni dana auna 60% of 100 haidudi 60 dum tare 60 de less hoena yarbo myam lo yaren lo yarba vikas mahesh rosibanta vincent chawba
Yani sir.
yare ko sanjana gyan tawra tawri ko yare ko okay fine great so let's move on to the next. Okay, it's a very interesting question. Question yam fazai. Par question je. Poppy SID pe DJ Poppy yun uwan. Cultivate ka palak faji dekho. Mind je kan. Cognitive any vice agada. Half of the villagers of a certain village have their own houses. Okay. Adu half of the villagers are 50% are ecosystem. Then 1/5 of the villagers cultivate paddy. Okay, yam fazare. 1/3 of the villagers are literate. 4/5 of the villagers are under 25 years of age. Which one of the following statements is certainly correct? So, no, try to you have 1 minute. Try. Try to try to try to yengska solve tawba horsi 1 minute paramani. Half of the villagers of a certain village have their own houses. Adudi half of the villagers are the one half house labor have their own houses. One half of the total number of villagers. 1/5 of the villagers cultivate paddy. Paddy cultivator is 1/5 of the total. 1/3 of the villagers are literate. Literate original kaina 1/3 of the total villagers. Yareko. Mathangda kari 4/5 of the villagers are under 25 years of age. Adudi under 25 sina kai 4/5 of the villagers are under 25 years of age. 4/5 of the total. Yareko. Okay. So 1 by let's put it in terms of fraction ko noi the yem the compare to the ngai na ba tai the compare to the ngai na ba kai the tham ji 30 the loin tham ji 30 the kai sir 30 tham is the 5 ka 3 ka 2 ka LCM 30 tai yar ko ja auna sida kai yum 2 sida 15 into to already 15 by 30 t this is 5 the 6 into to already 6 by 30 t 3 the 10 into 30 10 by 30 t 5 the 6 into 30 24 by 30 t yareko haji compare to line haji loina auna all the villagers who have their own houses are literate. Now let's do one thing. Moi singzi marakta ko overlap leiba leitabdi khangdeba habdi half of the villagers of a certain village have their own houses. So house leiba mi kangbudu pedi cultivate torombasu yai toromdabsu yai tambangamde. But anyway kuina ko aduna di kaido we have the adugi matang moina kaimta piramdeba ko and all the villagers who have their own houses are literate. Adi si anisi kaidoba asi anisi amattanen haiba ko so si yade so kainomadi yaramni ko tanga pagisi 1/5 of the villagers cultivate paddy, 1/3 of the villagers are literate, 4/5 of the villagers are under 25 years of age. So kahimta sida kuina setuk na ba hadi kano in a clear in a ko lokthok pa kem yaudre whether they overlap or not we don't know ko intersect over to the khang deba. Some villagers under 25 years of age are literate. Okay, so sigi maraksidagi literate oy khara amdi sidi yae koina khanbada si chumdre yone mi ji total number of villagers is 30 le ren khala jeba 30 dagi 24 amadi under 20 ga kaya si 30 ji dagi ne 24 amdi kai ne ba 24 amadi under 25 ne ba under 25 ne ba the remaining kai tarni 6 to na kai na above 25 or ne ba aduga amuka moina haisina kai no habida 30 dudagi mi kai mi tara amdi literate neba audi mi tara am literate haisi sida kahani sida di mi tara khaido pudi yaroidana gyan taita de masagi mi tara literate se aina 6 sina kaido we have the under 25 ka sorry above 25 oy matamda at least ahum amadi under 25 oiroidraba gyan tai kwaisa aduna some villagers under 25 years of age are literate habisi sungsoi soidana chumme gyan tai ta de ngawbra si ma sungsoi soidana chumme bi si ma sungsoi soidana chumme only half of the villagers who cultivate paddy are literate sidi haibang amoy kai gino ha matamda paddy cultivator is 15 ne ko 15 already half of the villagers pudi oiba but adugi half to loina ma literate oiramni abdi koi not possible mi tara ka literate oibani auna half of the villagers who cultivate edoba paddy cultivator mi 15 katang 15 gi tang hai dudi ꯌꯥꯗꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ no villager under 25 years of age has his own house ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ this is not certain this is not certain this is not certain but this is certain this is definitely ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕ certain ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯊꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦ definite ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯗꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯟꯖꯅꯥ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯍꯧꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯇꯦꯟꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯈꯔ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯣꯀꯦ ꯐꯥꯏꯟ 30ꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ 30ꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯇꯣꯇꯦꯜꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ 10ꯁꯤꯅ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯌꯥꯎꯋꯦꯕ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯁꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯚꯤꯂꯦꯖꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯤ 30 ꯂꯩꯕꯗ ꯃꯤ 24 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯟꯗꯔ 25ꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯆꯍꯤꯗꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ 25 yearsꯀꯤ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ 3 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯏꯗꯅꯀꯤ 25 yearsꯇꯩ ꯍꯦꯜꯂꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯍꯦꯟꯅꯤꯅ ꯃꯤ 30 ꯂꯩꯕꯗ 24 ꯑꯃ ꯑꯟꯗꯔ 25 ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯔꯤꯃꯦꯅꯤꯡ 6 ꯇꯨꯗꯤ obviously above 25 ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯃꯤ 30 ꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯑꯦꯕ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯌꯦꯕ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯟ ꯇꯥꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯑꯃ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯄꯣꯖ ꯃꯤ 3 ꯑꯃꯁꯤ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ above 25 ꯇꯨ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯍꯟꯈ꯭ꯔꯦꯅ ꯈꯜꯂꯁꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯌꯥꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯗ ꯃꯤ 3 ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯑꯟꯗꯔ 25 ꯇ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣꯏꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ among the literate and ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ under ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠꯇꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯖꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ under 25 ꯁꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯒꯦꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕꯗ ꯃꯤ 3ꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯎꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ some villagers under 25 years of age are literate ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯆꯨꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯀꯩꯅꯣꯗꯤ ꯃꯤ 10 ꯏꯕ ꯄꯥꯕ ꯊꯣꯛꯇꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯤ 10ꯃꯛ ꯂꯤꯇꯔꯦꯠ ꯑꯣꯏꯗꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯁ ꯂꯩꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯇꯦꯕꯀꯣ I'm sorry mi tara ma kaidoba above 25 ki chahi do above 25 oiba ya bai chance leibra leiteba amtanga haige ko mun taw ko village sida leidu si total si mi kya na kunthra neba 30 neba now 30 sida mi kunmari amana kaidoba under 25 remaining mi taruk tuna above 25 yare ko now hajiki 30 villagers sida mi tara amana literate oiba gyan ta braisa aduna ngasagi akoina kaidowi have the mi 10 maksi above 25 ohenba yagadra di yaroiba kaino have the above 25 the yaji mi taruk khatang neba gyan tabra auna moi 10 dui manung da moi taruk si above 25 oigiba matamda mi ahum amdi lemhoweba si mi ahum nati mi mari am lemhoweba inga side ahum hai lem kaidoba mi mari amdi lemhoweba mi mari amdi soidam ki under 25 oiroidro kaino di mi 10 khatang mi taruk khatang neba above 25 orise gyan ta raisa auna aina aigi literate oriba mi 10 sida noi taruk amadi above 25 oi jagragasu remaining mari amdi under 25 oideba sunya yaroi auna adugi remaining mari do under 25 ta like laktabi yaroidabnina some villagers under 25 years of age are literate have si yaeba gyan tai ko tade tai sigi poch ne ba palis sigi poch gyan tai ko aisa मैम ज्ञान ताब्रो यारे
Yes, sir.
सर अतई दिलो यारबो महेश विंसेंट विकास अइन तो इसे कहना विकास यार है का अदगी जोसिबंता यार बोलो हम चावबदी वांगांग खिजरे चावबदी मसीजु युमद लई हैब्रा केनो नेक्स्ट क्लास से फजन यारगेन so noi hadi khaji classes su yawba aduga phana ta dragadi kanade noi thaba atop tawge su dum taw tho kai no di it's a recorded session ko na phajana pukning changna taw ko adi matam do anirak mangan ba kanade dana hazik yawba da kaini inconvenient oiba leiragadi ko na convenient or kanda dum taw ko aduga anirak hanna tawe mathau su tade anyway let's proceed average chakre so question yam ham de ka average chakre pung kya tare zik pung 8:40 ga 6 la so we still have about 15 minutes average tawsal ajira tawsal lor nasi di topic se ma'am cover tawsal anyway now let's start average yam nungai ba topic ni ka average da akoina sum angang oing school da tamak average to aduna te go koin jipan du sa school da tamak average ti kai have the x bar is equal to summation of xi natragana x1 plus x2 plus dot 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 plus xn divided by kaino divided by n yanda right, that is known as average. Or you may write this as kidoba summation xi I goes from 1 to n divided by n. So this is the average which you study in your school days. Now, asiki kanaba kanadabasi no school days sumaina anaman sumain tamgale ka. Ado average is sumain kalazi ai x bar is equal to total into n. Aduna koina always in terms of total the kallo haiba masarna. Si concept se koi pakna khanadabne ko. Khanbada ka nungaitawdi leite but si khanadabneba adugineba asigi wakhal sida base of question hangba exam dana yan dai ka school dana si tamakpa but ani si sabti manaba ko. For example, let's say mi tara leire there are 10 students and moigi marks si let's say out of 100 ko mi tara leire or suppose mi manga katang ne lage and my marks ka okay fine kena to sanjana give me any kedawa any two digit number ma haro 100 ki manung da mark ne has 100 ki manung da chatra first student ji mark ya phangal da siga ka 50 asyam yamandi fail go di odi ko pass di oi ma adudi suraj mark ma haro 100 ki manung da
70.
70 phangre thang haro vikas Vincent Josipanta Chauwa sasa hainaro Sieta hai pe aure Sieta 60 ka 60 na Vikas ki Chauwa gina 82 60 na Vikas ki Josipanta Vincent noini marakta kananom hairo tabro Josipanta
90 sir
90 wow 90 now si myam ji ki average putoke di kai doni habda 1 2 3 4 5 5 na divide tawani yare ko so adu erga this is noi tawzaro ne ha so packet kanu ko sign am tawni 7 plus 5 120 120 plus 8 200 200 plus 6 260 260 plus 9 3 ga 50 352 352 by 5 adu di 7 535.5420 yare ko sorry worry di way 70.4 have 70.4 tayo ko. Aun si miyam sige average mark si kayo 70.4 neba. Yarba. Now aduna ako ni flip to tuoga. I don't have the total have say total marks say. Total marks mo ina fang is kayo have the average to kayo 70.4 nina into 5 tak tok sulo. Dum 352 dum ta niyo. Masa am ta tam 5420 to 0 di kayo ba 5420 ka 0 then 2 learning then 7535 so 352 am tadra auna sigi concept se yam important oi si sida dum based out kane yan de ko so always try to think in terms of total haida koi pakna khanna da bani ko so si haidi sumaina khan baji kedo we have the si outdated oire di sidi just aham batak pa hobeni but wakan khan bu sidai ho banu sidai oina ho ko adu atai di question gi trick ki matung yam sem dok se bu ko so now let's solve the question. Average ka yam laibani ko average su lu na hang yate ko ang ninga yaw de ta aina have do number logic nattaba any other topic to question ji lu na set to ya de have di lubam leite ba lu ninga leite ba noi question lu yena khan ba yaw ga di puro ba sar ga solve to mina ji ko aduga number logic ti lu ba yai ko number logic ti eta kahani adum lohon ba yai adu any other part ꯑꯇꯩꯗꯤ ꯂꯨꯍꯟꯕ ꯌꯥꯔꯣꯏ. So anyway, the average weight of ABC is 40 kg. The average weight of BDE is 42 kg, and the weight of F is equal to that of B. What is the average weight of A, B, C, D, E, and F? Very simple. Yamna live question ni ko sa. Average mong live later. Ano, average weight A, B, C, D, E, F. Taruk na ko. A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F divided by 6. Adu kaya ano? The average weight of A plus B plus C is 40 haragadi kaino. 40 into 3. A plus B plus C ki mo ta kai 120 year ni. Ngaura isyo. Ngaura mani. Ngaura ba? Average weight of BDE haragadi kaino. 42 into 3. The 3 to 6, 4, 3, 12. 126. Now, as A B and then grabs a kangi ko. A sana kauzate ko. And the weight of F is equal to that of B. So the BDE layer ko, then see the F layer. Now, F layer, then I know B and then give a B among high to air. Can you see the B among the B among the F could be some of the divided by 6. How do you get 120 or good 246 divided by 6. 6 for 24, 616. Answer lower 41 kg. Now, run. Yan the outer was that? Huh? ABC की average weight 14 है ना वही है जा ABCC A plus B plus C divided by 3Z कहीं नहीं बा सी 14 है इधरो और दी A plus B plus C दी कहीं तारा it implies A plus B plus C is equal to 40 into 3 तारो 120 तारो और न C की A plus B plus C की मोटाई ना 120 हापा यार बा मथंग नम कई D plus E plus F तो दी कहीं तारा ने 42 है इधरो Audi dugina 126 lakh yarba Audi A plus B plus C plus B plus D plus E plus F mahapani Audi aina nga say B do hensen gidra B si anirak yaudra an adu B dong subtract tore aduga divided by 6 to with a moy ta journey but F ko B gidi chap manai haram me an F ko B ko thana grave amana plus amana minus Audi C dem ta hore den ko den 41 tar gyan tai ta de mayam yarbo gyan ta hobra Suraj ta hobra
Tara sir.
Ataidi Chauba Vincent Vikas Mahesh Josibanta
Aye, sir.
Ai Sinjana yare ko Ataidi login to sula thamira ba oh cheta kume ko Vikas ta sir Chauba ta sir okay fine yare let's proceed then hindi sang sinja okay so there are two classes A and B having 25 and 30 students respectively. In class A, the highest score is 21 and lowest score is 17. In class B, the highest score is 30 and lowest score is 22. 4 students are shifted from class A to class B. Consider the following statements. The average score of class B will definitely decrease. The average score of class A will definitely increase. So which one of the above statements is or are correct? Yam live question ni ko. Khalo. Very simple. Hot kadam nati sidi. Khalo. class A gida kedoba lowest score sina kai 17 highest score na kai 21 class B gida na lowest score na kai 22 yare ka highest score na kai 30 yare ba yare okay fine so the 4 students are shifted from class A then class B to ka now so 17 to 21 si magi total z can I have the 25 ni ka at this sorry have 17 to 21 to 25 there are 25 students and here we have 30 students. So there are two classes A and B having 25 students and 30 students respectively. In class A, the highest score is 21 and the lowest is 17. In class B, the highest score is 30 and the lowest is 22. 4 students are shifted from class A to class B. Hare, adu ergadi kaidaurakani haba. So, munna taro ko aina class A dagi class B the shift torakadriba students singse moigi marks B gi lowest scorer 22 se class B the 22 de na less oina phangba mi yaubra yaudeba mana less again of the 22 mana highest mana kwai wang of the 30 adudi aina class A the kwai wang was 21 ne ma 22 yo ngam de adudi class A gi kwai de top scorer du class B gi kwai de lowest scorer du class B gi lowest scorer na mark ama hele ba phangba class A gi top scorer de gi adu ergadi class A de gi any top scorer oigera lowest scorer oigera any marak saraki oigera aina class B da hapsan ba matamda class B gi lowest scorer de hena less oibanina magi average mark tu 100 oidro class B gi do kaino di mark yam ni ma ngata ne ba hapakaduji gyan ta right lowest scorer de bo hena ni ma mark ne ba the average score of class B will definitely decrease is the right answer. No, one only. Gyan taita te ma'am. Tabro ta bro. Suraj.
Tai sir.
Ay ko so sibun ta hai. Atay di tabro Suraj, Dagi, Chauba, Vikas, Mahesh, Vincent.
So, amta hanbiramo.
Amtang hanjira. Okay. Haji hai is class A the satra kun manga lay kun manga wagera yankai wagera sam wagera onimbo isano. This is not relevant. Satra gi class A the kwai dagi less oina phang 17 phangi kwai dai wang na phang 21 phangi ba ko any marak sarakta kya no mi kya na kya phang no khangde khangbai mathau su ta de ado kwai name basina 17 kwai wang basina 21 kanagi class A gi class B gi na kwai name basina 22 kwai wang basina 30 aduti aina class A dagi class B da satra khara add toksun ma matamda kaidorokani habada class A dadi mana phangin phangabda 21 ne phangisi aduna class B gi lowest score dai bo hena name eba class A da phangiba mi khuding mak highest to phoba dum low the class B gi 22 lowest dai hena name eba aduna aina mi mari random oina class A dagi any 4% any 4 student khangalaga mogi mark to class B gi student marks da hapsan mamatamda hazik average to kai dorokani 100 oitro kai gino di 22 de hena less oibani hapsan laise aduna amu mi masing hengalam 30 du da 34 na yela ani hatare ko aduga hapaiba mark tu di lowest day hena bu nema ani on average tu masana dum masana chingdaro oitro gyan ta da bra
Tai sir.
tai ko seng ko suraj asing kita bra
Tai sir.
tai ko because tai here chau tai here sanjana ta re josiban ta su tai here ko vincent komak 3 anyway so is the simple interest compound interest betul dore ko so pung je mapan ju ta re ha kaiba okay every question si na tab yariba table za okay adudi aigi zi kena tawramani siko kaya yawi oh yariba okay every question ma'am yawi mini sorry ꯁꯦꯡꯗꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯆꯥꯎꯊꯣꯛꯂꯛꯀꯦꯀꯣ so consider the following data 하기도는 date 하래 girls 9 boys 8 overall average 8.8 average marks in what is the value of the coin what is the value of x na kaya was level okay stay here na come later sida kamay yaramdrino inga I tabangam de kamay to yaramdrino average question ni ko yaw to anyway see questions in yeah so consider the following data hagadabaka average marks in English girls ki 9 pangi girls kya no khangde ka but girls ma'am ki average marks in English 9 ni boys ma'am ki average mark in English in English na 8 ni girls ki average marks in Hindi na 8 ni boys ki average marks in Hindi na 7 ni yare ka adu overall average marks for in English 8.8 ni overall average marks in Hindi di x ni x putoy very simple question yamna lai aina total da khallo haibudo henjana khanjan ganu ko hadi pyramid basida hena khan ganu wakhanda auna yongsida sida kaida we have the 9 girls 9 marks ne ko auna 9 ji keno English ki ne ba gyan ta right auna girls masing z leren khalas plus 8 boys English ki ko kya ta hai bisi 8.8 sorry 8.8 8.8 by z plus b abdi total du ni ko total har ju z plus b sisi gyan ta bra tai ko mathang da average marks in Hindi 8 so 8z plus 7b is equal to I don't know this is x by z plus b yarega so now I have kaidoba 3 unknowns uraba z ne b ne x ne equation ani katang ka how this solve to yatra yani ko kaidoba yarida overall marks in English 8.8 fang have ni duna okay 9 girls so mine toba natragana Kuina English C 8.8 plus Hindi ka English ka Hindi ka no adu Taurus si sumain Taurus ka aduna koi yenga si solve Taurus si equation ani ji ka not an issue yam live equation ni as subtract or gate subtract to matam da kai ta yeng si ka 9 minus 80 ka no 1 8 minus 70 ka no 1 8.8 minus x divided by z plus b gyan tabra g plus b da som pura g plus b whole square bula ine ko adudi am ko inong pam da ni na kito sige abdu ne ko so 9z minus 8z 8.8 by z plus b so g plus b whole square lai whole square du di kai kan de ba kem kan de ko sorry so ji ma kata to okay fine so di mohta ine kito ba
Voice call from Android Leonson Geo.
So, we have the 9 girls and 8 boys. The number overall marks 8.8 later. Then, what is the value of x in the above table? Okay, not an issue. So, 8 girls in Hindi and 7 marks, average marks. Okay, कोई न total the kallo है total the khandre as if over कोई total the khandre. You see that we have the average marks in in English for girls. So if let's say the total number of girls are Z, the total marks say, total marks let's say akoina kay hayabda masagi total have Z kaina the n into x bar ne hydra hai ko adui wakhanda ko kitang khanodra adu khangadam ko aduna sida hai Z kaina habda 9 zina x bar ne English ki ko Z zina kaino ne aduna total marks scored by kadoba kani CC total marks scored by the total number of girls. N zina Z lere, X zina 9 lere ko. And C and zina total marks in English scored by girls and total marks in English scored by boys. Gyan tayo ko sisa. Yabra, yay ko. This is equal to harga 8.8 harga 8.8 into Z plus B harga. Aina divided by tau isa si soirabane. Gyan tayo tate. Ha? Kamain to soiramino. Isa itanda nga eh. This is Z plus B. Ko? Sisidana kay X times of Z plus B. How the yentok na row, subtract to row. Z plus B is equal to 8.8 minus X ko times kay ba? Z plus B. Z plus B ka kraba. How the X is equal to kay no 8.8 minus 1 which is equal to 7.8. Answer tare ko? Gyan ta hobro ma'am? Ha? Amtang hanjira. Amtang. Okay. Aina divided by lai. Wakan ko si Antoran kalleman. See how this yeah. Anyway. So kado we have that. So amtang hange ko. Queen see the 9 average marks in English scored by girls in 9 if the total number of girls is Z, then 9Z is the total marks scored by all the girls. All the girls in English the pangba marks in 9 into Z never. 9 is the average mark and Z is the total number of girls. So the total marks scored in English by girls is 9Z and similarly the total marks scored by boys in English is 8B. B is the total number of boys and 8 is the average marks scored in English by the boys. So 8B is total marks scored by boys in English. Total marks scored by girls in English, total marks scored by boys in English. Overall average to 8.8 neva. Now 8.8 is the average of the total students, the girl plus boys. Yarba. Similarly, in Hindi, equation 1 and 2 say in subtract 1 minus 2. So let's say this is equation 1, let's say this is equation 2. Equation 1 minus equation 2 gives sitar. Yarba. Yareko sengeko. So question minus solve to goduni. Aduna remaining atopo question deriva. 4, 5, 6 lady ko. So question number 4, 5, 6 hai. Sir na noi to loin tha kare dana ko. Next class to continue to orsi ko. So thank you everyone and have a great day ahead. Asi gidi sita social ko. Yarba. Yareko. Thank you.